I don't know if you guys are as interested in seeing the results from this as I am, but I am kind of interested in seeing. We did a little bit of it in the update video, but I'm kind of interested in seeing if we do 1,000 crystals worth of shop refreshes, are we going to see a big noticeable difference in the rewards that we get from that? A whole lot more legendary 6-star runes, things that we get actually excited about. We've done shop refreshes before, but with this last update, they took out the, I think it's only, if I recall correctly, let me take a look at this notice again, only blue plus, right? Only blue plus runes from the, which means that any 6-star runes before that we were like, oh, we're not even going to take a look at it because it's white or it's green. We actually want to take a look at now because they are improved. So, Magic Shop and Guild Magic Shop improvement. Only runes with rare to legendary grade will appear in the shop. I don't know. Do you guys still, like, I don't know why they even made the runes all yellow stars. But we have plenty of crystals here. We have plenty of mana here. This is the free-to-win account. We also didn't do TOA hard. Oh, we started to do TOA hard. We didn't do TOA hell yet. I don't know if I'm going to upload this before or after TOA hell video. If I upload this before for whatever reason, TOA hell video coming, don't worry. I'm going to upload I want to do a few different videos today, so let's get it started. Let's just, I don't know why we have to talk so much at the beginning of each video, but let's get it started. We had 2370, roughly 2370 crystals at the beginning, so we'll see what we get from, there's no change to like mystical scrolls or anything like that. It's just a change to runes. So will we get excited for any of these runes? Like, I'm not going to pick up... Like, I saw that there's, like, some 6 stars already. But I'm not going to pick up any, like, blue destroy runes. Like, what am I going to do with that on, like, any account? Oh, so this... See, this on free to win, I kind of feel like we may want to pick that up on this account specifically. Not on every account, but... That's something I don't think I would fault people for picking that up if they're like if they're end game, they're not going to pick that up, right? If they're end game, they're like, we don't need that. But for like early to mid game, that's not a bad pull here. Okay, so we got this one. We got the crit rate. It's got speed. I kind of don't want to pick this up though, just for speed. Oh, you know what? We have plenty of mana. We may as well see. How it goes. Getting some scrolls. Getting lucky with the scrolls. They didn't change anything with the scrolls. They would have mentioned. They would have been like, we added so many more scrolls to the magic shop. So we just happen to be getting lucky with those. See a few runes. See a few scrolls at this point. Oh, also, I shouldn't say this because you guys are gonna get excited about it. And you guys are gonna be like, oh, we're getting a lot of scrolls. We're getting a lot of scrolls. So 1370 is where we stop. So that's another blue 6-star rune. Violent rune. Like, I get excited about the violent ones. Like, even if they're just blue, like, they could be nice for free to win, right? So that one is actually not bad. I kind of feel like I kind of feel like I want to pick up that blue violet rune too. So these are there's definitely a difference. There's definitely a difference in the runes. Cuz we got a couple that are actually, if you guys are wondering why I picked up that swift one, is just for the stats. We probably should have picked up that violent one though. Even though it's blue, we probably should have picked it up. So that's a violent nothing though, no stats. But I'm sure on this account, I'm sure we need still violent speed slot too. Because everything needs violent speed slot. Not everything. You missed the violent purple one. Okay. Rip the dream. Yeah, it would have been nice to see what that had. That's the whole point of the video. It would have been nice to see what we have from this instead of... Yeah, I mean, this is a noticeable difference. This is a noticeable difference in runes. Like, that you're actually getting things that you may be interested in. Scrolls. We're getting a lot of scrolls. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a difference. This is definitely a difference. I'm definitely noticing it. Because it was just refresh after refresh after refresh after refresh of just nothing at all. And now I'm like seeing things, I'm like, maybe. So one of the nice things about doing this on the free to win account is that the rune quality is not so crazy here. I mean, on a lot of these accounts, it's not so crazy, but some of these, even like that, even some of the blue runes might be like, this is a legendary. This is I'm definitely seeing a difference, and we're not even close to being. Are we just getting lucky? Because we're getting lucky from these mysticals too, and they didn't say anything about buffing these mysticals. Is this like secretly added more mysticals here? I have no intention of getting any blue destroy. Did they add more mysticals? No, right? I mean, that's a decent amount of... The trick is back, guys. The trick is back! The trick is back. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, good. Good. It's an old video. It used to be where instead of getting premium packs, you could just refresh the shop, and it was way cheaper to refresh the shop than spend the crystals on premium packs. And then they nerfed the rates. And Jesus, this not, that can't be a coincidence. We got a lot of scrolls. I want to see how many scrolls we have at the end. We had 7 to begin with. Just FYI. We had 7 before we started the video. Yeah, I'm gonna see if we roll some of these for speed. This is yeah. So yeah. That's I really feel like that's a blue one. I mean, if it was okay. So sometimes people ask me this. Where's the rune? Oh, was it in the last rotation? And I already forgot. Sometimes people ask me, do I keep any blue 5-star, not blue 5-star runes? Wow, I'm so used to saying blue 5-star, like yelling at people for blue 5-star runes. Sometimes people ask if I keep any blue 6-star runes, and the answer is basically mostly just if they're violent runes with like HP slot 4 or 6, and they roll like double speed. So those I still feel are, even though they're blue, right? Oh my god, so gross, it's blue. I still feel like they're still pretty usable. So like for example, if it's a HP slot 4 violent rune with like speed and defense, you roll 2 into speed, you get maybe like 17, 18 speed, right? And then you put a like purple grind on it, and you get like 20 to 22 speed. So HP, and there's so many units that need that rune specifically. It's like basically any support unit. So I still pick those up because there's so many units that need those. You can cringe if you want, but that's there's so many units. Like, of course, I'm not gonna put it on like my best like try hard push RTA for whatever, because you need as much efficiency as possible for that. But for some of but still for a lot of stuff for like Guild Siege and things like that, there's this whole thing like we rune shame each other. We're like, oh, you don't have crazy legendary everything completely super efficient runes. It's like most of the community doesn't have crazy super efficient runes, but like they'll still rune shame each other for it, even though they don't have like the runes that they're saying the other people should have. So yeah, there you go. I think a lot of people forget that most of the community is casual. And even so, even the non-casual players, like for example, if you have so many copies of the same thing built for like Guild Siege, if you're tryhard in Guild Siege, maybe you have a few friends built, maybe you have a few mollies built, maybe. You know what? Now I'm just Bagel. Who has handfuls of friends and mollies built? Bagel, do you have handfuls of friends and mollies built? I may have a few of each of those built, but for me, I always feel like I'm running out of things like violent slot 4 and slot 6 for those really premium runes, HP with speeds. So I think that was that was the point I was trying to make, and then I went off on a tangent. But that's only a shield. I mean, I would roll it if I got that, but oh, we missed one. I'm feeling like there's definitely a difference. I feel like we got lucky from okay. I feel like we got lucky from those. You just farm this. You don't even need to farm runes from the game anymore. If this was a 6-star rune, this would be. I would pick this up so fast. So fast if that was a 6-star rune. That would be a beautiful 6-star rune. Oh my god. Yeah, too bad it's still a 5-star rune, but yeah. That would be beautiful, man. So we're about halfway through. We're about halfway through. We spent roughly 500 crystals. And we spent 500 crystals. We got 14 summons. Because I said we started with 7. We have 21 now. So we got 14 summons from 5. That's insane. That we must have just got really lucky. They definitely didn't buff it that crazy. I know we must have just got lucky. I know we must have just got lucky. Damn. Yeah, now we're not getting quite as lucky. I know I missed some things that I kind of wanted to see because I was trying to go through these not super crazy slow. Contrary to popular belief, I actually don't want to make the videos super long. They just always, in my mind, I'm like, oh, this video is only like 10 minutes long. Cool. And then in reality, I'm like, this video is 35 minutes long. How did that happen? I don't know. I don't know how that happens. But I don't actively try to make videos crazy long. I try to make them as fast as possible. Well, maybe not as fast as possible, but I try to make them not long. I try to make them try to keep them moving. But yeah, they definitely buffed these mystical scroll drop rates. They definitely buffed this. Come on, man. Don't you sit here and tell that seems like crazy. That seems crazy. We are getting a lot of mysticals. Honestly, I kind of want to see if that rolls speed. It's free to win. Don't at me. I know. Oh, Bagel, I was fine with the video until you picked that up, and now I'm dropping a dislike, buddy. Wait, was there a one that we missed? See, HP. If this had speed instead of flat attack, I would actually pick this up for this count. Don't at me. Don't at me. I would see if it rolls speed. If it didn't roll double speed, I would just sell it afterwards. But yeah, those are in high demand, man. There's so many units that need those. There's so many units that need those. You don't have to do. I'm not saying you have to do what I do, but yeah, there's so many units that need those. But if you do that. And you're like, and you get excited for the blue 6-star violent runes too. I don't know why I checked that one out. Then you don't have to feel so bad. Like, oh, okay, I'm not a disgusting human. Okay, if Bagel does it too, either that or we're disgusting. Hey guys, we could be disgusting humans together. We rune shame each other way too much. I know. I'm the ringleader of the rune shaming. I know. No, I'm aware. That was a legendary success. We could have kept that for a Copper Bulldozer kind of broken set, but I do like on this account. See, that would be something I would maybe. I was gonna say if I got that from a dungeon, maybe I would roll it to see if it rolls speed. But if we're doing B12, we don't need to. We're not gonna get that anyway, right? That wasn't a 6-star, right? That thing. But I know some people may pick up some of the runes that I didn't pick up, and may have not picked up some of the runes that I did pick up. That Swift rune, back a little bit ago, I just picked that up for stats. Sometimes we just need stats on things. Not necessarily that we need Swift specifically, but just for the stats. Did they buff these rates, man? I feel like they buffed the rates. Maybe they didn't on Mystical Scrolls. We'll see. We got a couple more. We got like 200 more crystals to refresh, and then we'll see. And if you're wondering, if you're like, oh, Bagel, you missed so many of those summon stones. I don't buy those. I don't pick those up. I don't like them. Scam stones. I mean, that one, maybe if it was like HP with speed sub. I don't get excited about... I don't know why I don't get excited about the will runes as much as I do for the violent runes. Like, if it was a will rune with like HP and speed and defense or speed and attack, and it rolled like 2 speed, it was like a slot 4 or slot 6. I don't know, like, I wouldn't get that excited about it. But if it's a violent rune, I'm like, I would keep it. See, this one... Yeah, I'm going to pick this up. Exceed... Let's make some space. So we made some space. We sold some of those runes that we picked up that just didn't roll speed. That was like, maybe we see like the focus rune that was like, maybe we see if it rolls speed. The endure rune that maybe it rolls speed. That's the violent one. That's not a violent rune. That's not a violent rune. That's the will rune. Big, you could just literally read the name of the rune, and then that's the name of the rune. You don't have to even think about it. Yeah, we have not too much left to go. Man, I really feel like we got a lot of value out of those refreshes. Maybe it's a we got to spend 10,000 crystals now. Maybe it's a fluke though. Maybe it's a fluke, or maybe it was really. Let's see. Let's see after 1,000, right? Because we have there's another mystical scroll. But for those mysticals alone. Yeah, man, there's a definite improvement. There's a definite change. Like, it's noticeable. Not like you're gonna be refreshing and every single refresh is gonna be amazing, but there's definitely some improvements. Definitely some better stuff than there used to be. 1370, I think, is where we need to be for crystals to be at 1,000. Or I forget the number completely, and then the video is terrible because I said we're gonna do 1,000 crystals, and then we do like 800 or whatever, or 2,000 or whatever. No, we didn't do 2,000. We definitely didn't do that. Yeah, another scroll. Yeah, that's a lot of scrolls, man. That's another scroll. Yo, tell me they did not buff these scroll rates. Tell me they did not buff that. Tell me they did not buff the scroll drop rates. I swear to you they buffed this. I swear to you they buffed this. Come on, man. Come on. There's so many. They definitely buffed that. They definitely buffed that. Come on, man. I mean, we are getting ridiculous RNG with these scrolls, like over and over and over and come on. They definitely buffed that. Okay, that's GG on that one. That's it for there. Okay, so we did 1,000. So we would have gotten if this was. We would have gotten 14 scrolls if this was a premium pack, right? If we used 1,000 on premium packs, so the 750. So we would have gotten like roughly 14. We got 27. Because we had 7 at the beginning, so we would have got 27. We got 20. Guys, we got 27. We got 27. Okay. I'm just saying, we got 27. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cobalt Bomber. Not bad. It's free to win. We can't use any 4- and 5-star monsters anyway. So, of course, we're going to get something crazy. Magic Knight. That is not my imagination. Either that or I'm still asleep and I have no idea what's going on. Did they... Maybe someone sneaked that in the code. Maybe a dev sneaked that in the code and they didn't realize it. And Big Boss Man didn't realize it and he's out of work for the rest of the week. We can abuse this for the rest of the week. Probably not. That is a lot of summons though. We got a lot of summons from that. I'm I'm so ready to abuse this. Yeah. Yeah. That is a lot of summons. Did we just get lucky? I mean, no, that's too many summons too often to just be like just luck. Yeah. You guys thought it was gonna be you guys like, oh, that's gonna be LD like LD in F5. Right? Nothing crazy here, but yeah. Dark Ryu. Show me Dark Ryu. What is this? Oh, good. It's just food. It's just nonsense. Nice. Anyway, yeah. So that's very interesting. I thought at first I was like, I don't know if people are gonna care about this. I don't know. It's probably gonna be a stupid video. We're gonna refresh shop. It's gonna be nothing good. And then we're gonna just like, you know, toss the video. Sometimes we do like RuneCraft videos and shop refreshes. Not too many shop refreshes. Just like videos of like not really too much going on. Then I just toss them. I'm like, okay, we'll just toss it. Not really anything going on. But this one is kind of interesting because we got a lot of scrolls. We got a lot of scrolls. And it was a definite improvement. They already talked about. They already said yes, there is an improvement for the runes. So we saw that it is noticeable. But yeah, that was a lot of scrolls. That was a lot more scrolls than we should have got from there. You guys noticed. I know you guys noticed it too. I know you guys are like laser focused on mystical scrolls or summons in general, and I'm sure you guys noticed it. Anyway, that's it for this one. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that's it for this one. I will see you as always. What do you think? Leave it in the comments. I will see you as always in the next one.